Coming up today on YOLO, Texas.
Well, we think Winnsboro is very magical. We are an artist community.
This is actually where ideas are formed and everything kind of comes to life here.
Yes.
So it all starts with the design, and then from there I make it on the pottery wheel or I hand build it.
It's holiday season and we are making cookies. My first time in Winnsboro for the Winnsboro Art and Wine Fest. Had to show up in style. Oh, those are cool. Those are really colorful. More wine. I'll be back for that. Ooh. I think this is what my husband's getting for Christmas. Don't tell him. I don't think I've ever seen a handcrafted kaleidoscope. Might as well do some shopping while I'm here. If this doesn't say Winnsboro, I don't know what does.
Welcome to Backstage Coffee Lounge.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm Denise.
I'm Denise.
Oh, perfect. Okay, Denise, I need some coffee in my life. I came to the right place.
You did. We have a fabulous one. We call it the Reese, and it's the greatest drink ever.
Sign me up.
Well, while I make this, if you would like to enjoy a little bit of our yummy, and also we have a new mural over on the side you can enjoy.
I've never had a hummingbird cake, so that's the one I'll go with, yeah.
Here is your drink.
Oh,
very good.
This is gonna give me the energy to get through it,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Perfect.
it is. You can also come right back here and do some wine tasting with Valet de la Pacha here.
Hey Cheryl, how are you?
I'm good, Denise.
Rumor has it you're the queen of Winnsboro Art and Wine Fest. What do I need to know?
This is our 13th year at the festival, and it's grown from a very small festival to last year we had over 5,000 people. We always have over 50 to 60 artists from all over the state of Texas. We've got a lot of local foodies. They have locally grown and made barbecue sauce and oils, and then we have wineries. Make sure you have your wallet and just enjoy yourself.
I've never been to the festival. This is actually my first time to Winnsboro as well. This place seems so much more eclectic than I expected. Can you tell me a little bit about the city?
Well, we think Winnsboro is very magical. It's just a beautiful city. We are an artist community. We just are trying to grow the arts, which sometimes in maybe a larger town, it's not as important. But in a small town, it becomes who we are.
It's definitely a place that you need to put on your list of places to visit in Texas. And it's so welcoming. I think every single person that I've passed has said hello to me and asked me how I'm doing.
Yes, we trained them to do that. So we are in Texas.
Well, Cheryl, you have got me ready for the Winnsboro Art and Wine Fest. I've got my coffee from Backstage Coffee Lounge. I've got this sweet treat. Check out this hummingbird cake from Chatty Cathy's Confections. You want to take a bite with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness, so good. Tell me, what exactly is a pop-up poet?
People would come up to me and I actually kind of interview them because I want the poems to be actually me writing about you to you.
So we're gonna reverse roles here.
Yeah.
You're gonna be interviewing me.
To Denise, the San Antonio beauty on duty for YOLO. Denise is the mother her daughter deserves.
Thank you, cheers. Yum. Oh, that's great. Cheers. Thank you. Whoa, that's really good. Chris, this place is beautiful. I feel the energy just walking in. Tell me about the art gallery.
When I first started, I thought it was going to be just my art gallery, but then I realized there's so much art out there that needs to be seen. I went from 4 artists and now I have 22 that I'm representing. I wasn't sure how abstract or contemporary art would go in this little town, so I named it Modern Country. So we are a modern contemporary style gallery in a country town. And when I was looking for a space, Becky here at the boutique, she had this space, she was holding it for somebody special, and I go, this is it. And the energy that you talked about is exactly what I wanted to create.
A lot of people might not know the emphasis of art here in the community, but that's important to you, right? Bringing this to the people even beyond the city, all over Texas, right?
Exactly. It is really an art community. We have the Center for the Arts, the food that's coming in, the restaurants that are opening. The food is good. And then the wine situations too. So this is the perfect hub, and now people are really hearing about Winnsboro outside of Winnsboro, and they're coming to see what the buzz is all about. And so it's a win-win situation. This town is magical.
These ones are so cute. I love those.
It's a cow horn. You cut it from it. You make a design out of it.
I do photography for the last 15 years. It started when I started adopting children. So I've had 99 foster children, and they would come to us and they would not have any pictures. So I have a gift to people who are adopting children, but I also help out the animal shelters in this area to help their dogs get adopted for the holidays. I just love animals, and so there's so many dogs that need to be adopted for the holidays, and they're just sitting there, and they're about $35 to $80, and your family can grow with a beautiful puppy.
Next on YOLO Texas, we're giving you an exclusive look at James Avery.
Today we are here in the heart of the Hill Country in Kerrville, home to the iconic James Avery artisan jewelry. Now, we've been here before during the holidays, but today we're going to take a deeper dive into this family-owned company where everything is made here in Texas. All right, Lindsay, thank you for having us out here again. I'm very excited for our trip out here today. But first, let's talk about where we're standing. We're in the Visitor Center and Retail Store.
Yes, so this store is here in Kerrville. It's on our main headquarters. 5 years ago, we added a really neat visitor center that showcases all the things we do from design and manufacturing right here in the Hill Country. And then it also talks a lot about my granddad's legacy. So people that love the brand want to know that, and they want to see it firsthand. So we do that here in our visitor center. We start here with how the process begins, right? An idea, inspiration from our designers, and we take our customers through how the process of design works. So once we have an inspiration, we sketch. These beautiful artists
Wow.
do such an amazing job, so we talk about that.
Have you sketched anything before?
Oh gosh, I tried to sketch a Texas here, sitting at this bench, and I'm like, okay, that's the artistic part might not be my, my forte. And then we go into how, from a design, we create models and molds, and that preps us to be able to do all the manufacturing in-house as well.
Very cool.
Then in manufacturing, you know, what's really neat is some of these processes we've been doing from the beginning, 60 years, like hand hammering,
Wow.
shaping and forging. I hope you'll be able to get to try some of these today. And I think customers love that part of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know, I love it.
So then you get into a little bit more about my granddad's life and his legacy.
Right.
Really focused in this area about his early life before he got into jewelry making. Some students came in and actually asked, you know, I want a cross. Is there something you can make? Can we make jewelry? And he said, sure, I can learn that. So he got a book from the library and taught himself how to make jewelry. And then right from there.
That is so perfect.
And that design is still in the line today, which was pretty cool. The very first cross that he made.
Oh my gosh, can you show it to us?
Yeah, I'd love to show you. Oh, look.
Oh, is this it?
There it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty awesome.
And it's a great design, right?
All
It's
started
timeless.
there.
Yeah.
It's so classic. James Avery is not just a brand. It's got a meaning. It's about meaning, connection, family, and community. Can you talk a little bit about the ideals that the brand was built on?
Absolutely. So that's a huge part of my granddad's legacy. And really, when he started, it was faith-based, and it was about connection and creating designs that related to people's lives and the events in their lives and what was important to them, their family, their friends, their faith. And we've really focused on staying true to that. And you'll see that same love and passion for creating meaning through the designs that they do and the jewelry that they craft.
So in this building, this is actually where ideas are formed and sketches are drawn and everything kind of comes to life here.
Yes, so there were 4 words that were really meaningful to Mr. Avery, and he wanted to make sure that the design team really kept them in mind as we were working. And as you can see, they're front and center kind of in this room for us to not forget about them.
We were just at the Design Center, and now we're here at one of the many James Avery Craftsman Centers where we're gonna see those ideas come to life.
Okay, Ariel, so here we are at our Kerrville Craftsman Center where the majority of our jewelry is crafted.
You said prepare to be amazed, and you were right. This is amazing.
It is amazing, and it's beautiful. A lot of detail went into making this space feel homey.
Yes.
And not like a warehouse.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the natural skylight, you feel at home here. We are here about to witness hand engraving, correct?
Correct.
Can you explain the process and what it actually is?
Yes, so hand engraving is a very high-level skill. We only have a few that can do it, and how they start the process is they will sketch out a pattern on the piece. Then they take what we call a graver, and that's like a little sharp knife that actually cuts the metal and lifts the metal up and engraves the piece.
Those are nice earrings.
They are beautiful. Did you make these?
I make this. I'm gonna do one for you so you can.
Okay. So that's the earring?
Yes.
Oh my
And
gosh.
then we're gonna hammer it.
Okay.
We're gonna switch on this part.
Oh, okay.
It's all crooked, and that's why we had to do, that's why they call it handmade.
That's beautiful. You have experience.
Perfect.
You have experience, right?
Only 40 years.
Only 40. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try it. This side or this side?
This side.
That side.
Let me show you something. Only right here.
Okay. Don't do the whole hand. Yeah.
That's okay. You can do it the way you want. It's all right.
Celebrating life through the beauty of design, that is James Avery. Any piece that you purchase not only has special meaning to you, but it has special meaning to those who created it. Coming up next, we check out a Texas artist right here on YOLO, Texas. It all starts with a design and a sketch.
I'm just centering the clay, and that means I'm pushing it to the very middle. So this is coning. We cone up, and we stretch the clay into the middle of the wheel. So coning back down, in the pottery world they call it the tuna can. So now it is perfectly centered. And now the next step is to open up my center. So I'm gonna use my index finger. There's no mistakes, just a lot of gravy bowls made in beginner pottery classes. All right, so now I'm compressing the base so that you don't get any cracks in there. So now I'm lifting the walls. So I'm taking that extra clay that's at the base and I'm stretching it out. I started off teaching art. My degree is in art from UTSA, and I never got to take ceramics when I was in college. Unfortunately, in 2013, my mom was diagnosed with brain cancer, and she was also an art teacher. And after she passed, I kind of decided, like, I don't want to leave anything that I ever wanted to do left undone.
Yeah.
And so I signed up for a beginner wheel throwing class in ceramics, and after that very first time sitting down at the wheel, I completely knew that it was what I wanted to do. And so I kept teaching art and sharing my newfound love for ceramics with my students until at the end of my 12th year, I resigned and decided to take Elise Cano Ceramics full time.
What is the process like?
So it all starts with the design, and then from there I make it on the pottery wheel or I hand build it. It goes into the kiln. They get fired to anywhere between 2,000 and 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit. Then I glaze them and fire them again, and then I'm ready to share them out with the world.
So I have to ask the question because we're all thinking it. Is it anything like the scene from Ghost?
That is probably my most asked question.
I know, I had to do it. I had to do it, yes.
So, sort of, except my husband's not allowed in my studio.
And the music's not playing constantly.
Yeah, no, I don't keep that song on loop.
I had to throw that out there. So for folks that are new to your products, what else can we find from you?
So I'm really inspired by traveling, and so I try to bring that back into my work. About a year ago, I developed my coil handle, which is really different from anyone else's, and I really wanted to make something totally different than other potters and make it really unique and special.
We've seen you go through the motions. Now I would like to try my hand, if you wouldn't mind.
So I'm gonna go ahead and center it up for you. That way, that gets probably the hardest part out of the way. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is turn on your pedal. Next, you always wanna have your hands wet. Now what we're gonna do is you're gonna push down in the center, pull towards your body.
Okay.
And pull straight and flat. Okay, you're good.
I am?
Yeah.
It's moving.
No. It happens.
Okay. Can you salvage this?
I could.
Oh, goodness.
Because every move that you make affects what the clay is doing.
That was, honestly, it was a lot harder than I was expecting it to be. It really opened up my mind to something completely different.
And that's my favorite part about making ceramics, is that it is a piece of art that you get to use.
Stick around, YOLO Texas. We'll be right back. It's holiday season and we are making cookies. Hey Jackie. Ariel, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course.
What's that?
It's for you. It's not wine, but I know you're gonna
I noticed
love it.
it's not large enough to be wine.
It's not a wine
but
bottle
I'm gonna
bag.
get these cookies started and then I'm going to open this. So, you know what? I'm gonna put you to work right away. I need you, if you could, sift 4 cups of flour.
Okay.
So where did this recipe come from? Being that we're in Texas and it like rarely snows, snowballs are kind of a fun cookie recipe. I've always just kind of used my mom's recipe. These are super simple to make, super good, and then they just look really cute too. All right, I'm going to mix this away.
So what's in a snowball cookie?
Have the butter, sugar, and vanilla. Over there, you're sifting all the flour, a bit of salt, some Texas pecans.
Okay.
We'll make some of those in, and then we'll just make them into little round balls, bake them off, and then you dump them in powdered sugar, and they melt in your mouth.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. This is my favorite season. I'm so glad we're doing this.
Well, I know you have a little obsession with, you know, the holidays and Christmas time and Hallmark movies, and you're the Christmas in July person.
Oh, I love Christmas in July.
We know you do. Do you have any holiday traditions that you do?
My mom loves to bake.
Oh, well, you can take her some of these and then see how she likes them, and then, or you can make her a batch too.
Yeah, because like we don't make these, so we usually do like the sugar cookies that are frosted with the royal icing.
My girls like doing those too.
I love piping and flooding.
See how it's like a lot brighter now? It's not so yellow.
Yeah.
That's how you know a lot of air has been incorporated into it.
Okay.
And also note, you always want to use room temperature butter or like room temperature ingredients.
Okay, you were telling me this one day.
Yes.
That when you're baking, your wet ingredients have to be room temperature.
Yes, it helps the butter incorporate into the flour better. This is good to go. All right, so before we start mixing everything,
yes,
I'm gonna open my gift.
Okay, yay! I'm so excited. Oh, you're gonna love it. I mean, I think you're gonna love it.
Thank you so much for bringing a gift. That's so sweet of you. It's a little El Arroyo sign. Yes, I know guac is extra, but so am I. So great. Thank you, Ariel. I love it. Thank you so much. So just mix this all up, and then now we're just gonna sprinkle these guys in. Ta-da!
Yay, it's done.
So now it's nice. It almost smells like butter pecan ice cream.
Oh my God.
Right?
It smells so good.
You know, it's super simple. So I'm gonna pop these in the oven for about 10-12 minutes at 325 degrees, and they should be perfect. All right, Miss Ariel.
Yes.
These are done.
Yeah.
So while they are warm, you're gonna grab a cookie and toss it into your powdered sugar.
Okay.
And you just kind of
coat it around?
Coat it, yeah.
Literally anybody who's watching this right now is so lucky that you're sharing this recipe.
It's really good.
So good.
They're super easy. Happy holidays, y'all.